गुप्ता जी के ब्लूटूथ हेडफोन्स वायरलेस जमाने के, इनकी मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटजी भी लेटेस्ट है, डिजिटल जमाने की.
When I'm on a first date with a girl, do I ever split the bill, or do I always just pay for the bill? Well, what about the second date? What about the third? What happens if there's a girl and you really like her and you really care about her and she asks you for money? Maybe it's something small. Do you say yes? Do you say no? Do you look like a cheap jerk if you say no? Do you look like a loser if you say yes? What is the answer? And I think as men, most of us are going to have to figure this out in our dating life. And I want to share with you guys my kind of philosophy, my approach to these scenarios. So before I share with you guys my approach to this, I want to tell you guys a quick story. A few years ago, I was dating this very young, very hot, very high maintenance Korean girl, and I really liked her. We had been dating for a few months, and we got into a big fight in a Target. Basically what happened was I was shopping and she was with me, and she threw a candy bar in the basket. Now when she did this, she didn't look at me, she didn't ask, and so I kind of looked at her and I said, "Oh, are you gonna buy that?" And she says, "Well, no, you are." And I said, "Okay, now this was a great moment."
Guys, some plans are stick together. If 4 people are doing together, that one guy killed Aram said.
Bro, actually, last game was I being covered, but I don't know where did it.
No, he was up, bro. He was up. He was just below the bridge. Car is there only. Get down. Car is there only. Car is there only. Car down.
Hey, lag, bro.
Bro, you're gonna kill us in here. Oh, don't go there. Don't go to houses. Not that house, bro. We're gonna die. Don't land on the plain road, bro. They're gonna leave. We are finished. I can hear sound. I'm telling you, bro. I was telling you, don't get on the road. Leave. Okay, enemies are here also. I think I'm dead in first shot. Guys, where are you all? You have to take fight. Everywhere enemies are there, bro. I don't know why. Guys, loot here only. Vinu, where are you going?
Oh my god, about 20 kilometers away from. अरे विनू
Bro, little careful you should play now, bro. Why are you going so blindly?
I'm on the way. I'm on the way. I'm coming.
Bye. Good night.
And,
Same.
I think it's clear.
Bro, you should have waited, bro. I don't know why you went there.
People. I spotted an enemy.
I know, but you should be in cover also now, bro. Are you getting it? Vinu is there,
I
he
got
went
a
off.
vehicle over there.
Huh?
I spotted it. I dropped the enemy with the car and I just left. You can make it. Need ATX?
No, no. There is a gun for it. If you want, you can use it, bro. Oh, you took the shot, no?
Yes, that
Enemies ahead! Enemies ahead!
Anybody's there?
one person.
Sure, huh?
Just peeping here of course. One person, but there might be a team over there.
Are you sure you saw someone there, bro?
Yes, he was roaming here around. But I don't know. M416.
I got supplies. I got supplies.
Bullets.
Bullet I want. Come, we'll go up. We might get those enemies.
I got 4x6. 8x.
You can give me 6x. You're using DP, huh?
Yes.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Can you give me DP? If you're not using. No, I don't want ammo. Keep ammo, bro. Oh, yeah, sorry. I have quite a bit ammo.
Okay, let's go.
Careful, careful, somebody hitting you.
I'm just waiting for the person.
What?
He's knocked out, but I'm just waiting. Come and wait. Got 8x, 4x.
I don't have a sniper, bro. If I get sniper, I can use it.
I got a bike here.
Huh?
I got a
No, I didn't get you. What?
bike. I got a bike.
Okay. Which, bro, for 8x you want SLR, huh? SLR.
Yeah. Mark it.
Mark it, come, I'll go take it, come. Sit. Check here, SLR should be there, bro. Here, bro. Here. Check here. Is there, huh?
Got TP.
Ah, SLI is there.
No.
Check here, our team people died here only. Oh, here Carnage is there, bro.
You can use it. I'll give you 8x.
Okay, okay. You want DP?
No. I'm good. Need 8x?
Give me, bro. Where is 8x?
I think
Oh,
you
red
did.
zone, red zone. Stay little away, stay little away, stay little away. Don't be together, okay? Come inside if you can.
Yes, I'm inside.
I got 8x, bro.
Thank you. Take it.
So let's go. Where's your bike, bro? Oh, bike is here. Come.
I don't get SLR.
I don't know where. Somewhere I
Okay,
saw,
let's go.
bro. But where I forgot. Use DP, bro. I'll give you 6x. There's a flare gun, bro. Let's go to flare gun.
Yeah, sure.
We'll take fight instead of sitting in. Bro, sit in the car.
Wait. Oh my god, this is the zone. Why bro, plan changes.
Ah, that is out of zone, bro. It is very far.
I have 50 lot of long shotguns.
I didn't get you what?
Got any SKS, SLR, something.
You'll go for a drop, bro. The drop happened or what? I think the drop is done, bro.
Yes. No, it's going. It's 260.
Drop
It's at
happened, huh?
260. No, left.
No.
It's gonna come. Left,
No.
260.
No, bro. Drop is done.
Just, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me drive.
No, I just, bro, let it to car there only, bro.
Bro. Drop was there itself.
Where's the drop, bro? Oh, drop is here only, bro.
Oh, not 5.
Sit. I didn't realize. Sorry. Go. Nothing. Chal, we'll go there only. We'll go to same place, bro. Or we'll wait here only. The people will come anta. The problem in this house now, bro, you can get hit from anywhere. You took the gun from there.
Yeah, that's true. No, bro. Waste gun इनके पड़े नहीं है.
No, you have scope now for scope if you required.
Yeah, I'll just take it.
Careful.
इनके 14. But useful. Bro, come, we'll go to that front building, bro, not here. So one more drop, we'll go for one more drop. Ayyo, you got stuck the car, bro. Ayyo, Shiva. What? Stuck them.
I know. Wait, you go for drop, I'll get the car.
Where is the drop, bro?
Drop is here only, bro.
I think, okay.
Check what is in the drop.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'll just get the car for you. A little away. Put smoke to loot, bro. What is there?
That Groza.
You're using it. Take the Groza, bro. Take the Groza and come.
No, I don't need Groza. I got Scar.
No. Keep Groza. I'll give you M4. Sit now. Take the Groza fast. Sit in the car. You got the Groza?
Yes.
Good work. I'll take the Groza, okay? Come inside. Give me Groza, bro. You have ammo for Groza?
No, bro. I dropped there itself.
Bro, you don't have any ammo.
5.56. I got 5.56. Yeah, I'll get you around.
No, I don't want 5.5. I want Groza.
Take it. 7.62.
Enough. I think I saw the this thing, bro, somewhere. AKM. I think the other building, na?
Yes.
Oh, enemy, bro. Careful, they're hitting you.
No.
Shit. Bro, keep being covered, bro.
Yeah. Just looking for the enemies.
You have any more ammos, bro?
Yes. I got around.
Thank you. Bro, enemy.
Yes, they spotted us.
From where?
East, I guess.
Oh shit.
Manila. Oh, they're in that house.
Okay, no problem.
Get to the safe zone. Safe zone ASAP.
Wait, bro. Naveen. Pray God that this. Hey, somebody's nearby, bro. Okay, we are in the zone.
Oh my god. Somebody's nearby.
I know. Somebody put smoke.
Let's get out of the house, bro.
Careful. Spot that. Bro, don't walk.
Yeah. Enemies are in that building.
Which building?
Enemies ahead. Enemies ahead.
Fuck, dude. Somebody took my kill.
This You got bombs?
Nothing I got. Here came this building.
Enemies ahead. Enemies ahead.
Fuck, man.
Was somebody very near to us? But that house, your house in the zone, huh?
Oh, bro. Oh shit, man.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, you're in the no. Bro, run, run, run.
Wait, bro. Wait, I'll help you, wait. अरे यार. Well played, man. Shit, full bomb there. Shit.
For me, I'm like, this is a good time to set boundaries because I like this girl, but this is not gonna fly because that attitude is not. I'm not doing that. So I said, how do you know I'm gonna buy it? She's like, well, because you're my boyfriend. And so I took the candy bar out of the basket and I threw it out and I kept walking. She's like, what are you doing? I go, if you want me to buy you something, then you act sweet and you ask. I don't just automatically buy things for you. And she's like,
He's not there, Vinu, go on, huh?
Yeah, he's gone.
You're playing, you're going.
Yes, I'm gonna play.
Then come out.
like, well, what? And we had this huge fight, and I said, listen, if I buy you things, you should appreciate it. You should not expect it. And that's essentially my philosophy on this. You want to have a tone with women that they don't expect you to pay, but they really appreciate it when you do. Now, how do you kind of set this tone? In general, I like to do what's called the 80-20 little test. What that means is you don't pay for 100% of stuff. What you do is you find something very small that she could buy and you look at her reaction. Here's an example. Let's say you're on a date and you had a great meal, you had a great laugh, it's awesome. Now, if it's the first date, I'm totally happy to pay for everything. Because, you don't know each other that well, and, you probably invited her on the date, you invited her, so it's like, it's kind of your thing. Now, let's say you've already had sex, and maybe you guys are starting to see each other. What I'll do is I'll have little situations where I'll ask the girl to buy something. So, example number one, let's say we are in a taxi, and let's say that day I bought dinner or bought lunch. I'll ask her to pay for the taxi. Or maybe we are on the way to my house and we go into a 7-Eleven or a convenience store, and I'll ask her to get me a water. I'm like, can you get me a water? Something really small. Another example is maybe you're on your third or fourth time together and you just ask her to pay the tip. Maybe the meal was $30 and you say, hey, do you have a $5? I don't have any cash. I'd like to leave a small tip. What you're really doing is you're gauging her reaction. And if she likes you and she wants to keep you,
Where will go? We'll go here, we'll take the car, we'll go to no, okay? Any car is there? Car? Ah, there. Don't alpha. Go to containers. Stop.
I got supplies.
Enemies. Come with me. Enemies. Shotgun guy, huh?
Who doesn't have a single dollar, right? Then you kind of like look at them like, oh, like, do you not have a dollar? And then they'll say, well, I have a dollar. I just,